This video is for those people out there who either don't own much makeup, or maybe you do own makeup, but you just can't bring yourself to do a full face every day. This look doesn't use foundation, so it's great for work or school, but you're also gonna look hot. Let's get started. I have 3 tips that I already did on my face and I suggest you do. Number 1 is tweeze your brows. I tweeze my brows at home and I prefer doing it that way. It's just cheaper and I have some practice doing it. But one other thing I want to throw into this tip is if you don't know how to shape your brows, you've never done it, you don't feel like the shape that's currently on your face is quite for you, but you don't want to over pluck them, go and get them waxed once. Where I live, it costs anywhere from $10 to $15 to get your eyebrows waxed. I did do it once and I've just been tweezing them ever since. Tip number 2, trim and wash your nails. I have French tips on for this video, so it may not be the best example, but when I don't have any kind of polish on my nails, I just make sure to trim them and wash them. And tip number 3 is pick what you're going to do with your hair today and commit. If you're gonna wear it down, which is what I chose today, I did add a headband because we're gonna be doing stuff on the face. Just brush it and add a spray to it that, you know, gives it a little bit of shine, makes it a little less frizzy. If you're doing a messy bun, pick a cute hair tie or scrunchie that you like. Doing a braid, take the time to pull on the edges a little bit and make it look a little more stylish. And this is the number 1 tip I have for my girls who love to wear ponytails. Up, down, doesn't matter the height. Wear earrings. Your ears are gonna be showing anyway and it's gonna spruce up the look a little bit. Even if you just own 1 pair of earrings that you really love, it just makes you look like you kind of thought through your style that day. Now that we've gotten those out of the way, let's move into the look. I washed my face before sitting down to film this video, and that is number 1. Wash your face, girlfriend. If you're really low maintenance, you don't even have to use a face specific wash, although I do recommend even just going to CVS and finding a cheap face wash that is meant for your face. But if you don't have anything like that at home right now and you really want to try the tips in this video now, just use an unscented or gentle soap that you have at home. And my face is feeling so dry after washing it and not putting any products on, which is why I'm so excited to just get to tip number 2, which is moisturize. I actually use a pretty cheap moisturizer myself. It's from Burt's Bees. You can get this at Target or CVS. You may notice in this look that I tend to use like clean beauty or indie brands, so you may not recognize all of them. Just use whatever you want. You do not have to use the products I'm using to get the same result in this video. And I have super dry skin, so I don't mess around when applying a ton of moisturizer to the face, but if you have oily skin, you can go a little lighter. That is totally fine and recommended. And again, for this step, if you don't have a face specific lotion, which is what I recommend most, go around your house and see what lotions you have that are marked as gentle or unscented. There are a lot more skincare steps you can take. You know, some people have like 10-step or 20-step skincare routines. I even have like a 5-step skincare routine that I usually do, but just for this video, I'm keeping it super simple. So just put lotion on your face after you wash it. And then we're good to move on to step number 3, which is getting a cream blush or multi-stick. I have an example of this for you. If I haven't said it already, we're only going to be using 3 makeup products total to complete this look, and those are the last 3 steps of this 5. So step 1 is the multi-stick or blush. This is the Ilia multi-stick in the shade At Last. I really like it just because it's a very neutral, rosy kind of pink. It's similar to how I flush, so it's just natural for me. The nice thing about multi-sticks is that they are usually formulated slightly different than actual blushes and are meant to be able to be used on like the eyes and the lips. But I find that most of the time, if you're using a cream blush, you can also get away with using it on the cheeks and the eyes and the lips. And this one is a great example of that. This is the Honest Beauty blush. So the thing to take away is use something that's creamy, because if you do use a powder blush on your cheeks and as you're going to be seeing on your eyes for this look, it would probably end up looking fine, but it just won't look as melty or natural. A lot of the time, cream products are meant to kind of melt into the skin and look like you're just glowing from within. I haven't used the multi-stick in a while, so I'm going to use that today. And you're just going to draw this on the cheeks where you want blush. So I'll put it here and here. I'm just going to blend that out with my fingers. Now that that's all blended out, I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to the eyes. So I'm using the exact same product. I like going on with my finger for this one, but you can always just touch it to your lid. And I'm just tapping this all over the eye. And this is what we're looking like after step number 3. Step number 4 is mascara. Again, this is a step that we're going to use on 2 parts of our face. So I have a brown mascara here. I personally think that if you're going for a look that just screams, I woke up like this, brown brown mascara is what you want to use, and especially for this look because we're also going to be using it on our brows. So first off, let me just apply this to the eyes. This is the Burt's Bees Nourishing Mascara. All right, that mascara is on the lashes. Now we're going in with the same mascara and we're just going into the brows lightly. This is another reason too why you want to pluck your brows. If you didn't tweeze your brows, doing this trick is a really good way to just kind of grab onto those spare hairs, and it can tend to emphasize them. Both brows are done now, and that does two things for the brows. It, one, emphasizes them, defines all the hairs, just kind of makes them look a little darker and more filled in all around, but also it makes the hair stand up and acts as a brow gel to kind of make sure that they're looking fluffy all day long. I don't know what this is. Okay, and we're ready for step number 5, which is picking a balm. I'm using a Pacifica Color Quench Lip Tint Balm, so it's just got this like nice pinky tint. This is also a little bit shimmery, but if you're not one for shimmer or you don't want to experiment with color, I recommend picking a balm that's just completely clear. Anything works for this. Burt's Bees, for example, would be totally fine. As you guessed, I'm going to use this on the lips first. I really like this one on the lips. It just gives a really healthy sheen. And then I'm going to use this on the face, and I'm going to swatch this and kind of show you why first. So it's swatched on the center of the hand here. It's got this pinky glimmer to it that's very similar to a highlight, and if you were to blend this out, it just gives a healthy glow with a little bit of shimmer in there. Again, you can apply it on the finger or go straight on the face. I'm gonna apply it on the finger so I can just kind of dab. And I'm just touching this to the high points of my face. I usually go on the top of the cheekbone and then bring it up under the brow bone as well. Do you see that glow? One last thing that I would just throw in there that you can do is take the cream cheek and eye product that you used for just a little bit of color, or you can keep it clear balm and just go that route, go extra, extra natural. This is the final result. I like this look, and I think it's really accessible for people who are kind of low maintenance in their beauty routines because, first of all, using only a few products makes it easy to use, yada, yada, yada. But the hidden treasure in this look is that if you use one color product on your whole face, like the blush that we were just talking about, I equate it to putting on a dress. It's such an easy way to look put together, but you didn't have to think about all the facets of the outfit. Same goes for a look like this. When you go kind of monochromatic and use the same tone all over the face, you end up looking put together, you end up looking cute without having to think about it or put effort in. If you haven't come around my channel before, my name is Sam Young, and I do all kinds of like clean beauty and vibrant living content here on YouTube. All of my beauty content focuses on using makeup and skincare products that are cruelty-free, and all of my lifestyle content focuses on minimalism and mental health and self-care. So if you haven't yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Leave a like if you liked the video. Don't forget to comment down below if you just want to say hi, and I will see you in the next video.